Have you ever woken up and felt like everything is meaningless? You go to work or school, you see people, maybe even laugh, but deep inside, something feels unsettled. A quiet voice whispers, "This isn't my life. I don't belong here." You feel like you're walking through fog. You see the road, you see others clearly, but not yourself. As if you're a tourist in your own life. This is what it means to feel lost, and it doesn't only happen to people who have lost everything. It can also happen to those who seem to have it all. But is feeling lost always a bad thing? Is it a mistake that needs fixing? Or is it a signal, a turning point, a doorway to something new, trying to be born? Let's go back to the beginning. We're born, curious, full of life, wonder, and questions. We play, we explore, we try without fear, but over time the voices around us begin to speak. Be realistic. Don't fail. Fit in. Do what's expected. And slowly the gap between who we are and who we're told to be begins to grow. We follow a map we didn't draw. We walk a path we didn't choose. And one day, we wake up feeling like strangers to our own lives, asking, is this really it? Feeling lost isn't rare. It's a natural part of growth, just like the season between two chapters. It's not the past, and not yet the future. It's the space between. And in that space, there aren't clear answers, only powerful questions. Questions that don't always give comfort, but always lead you home. Who am I, really? What do I want? Does my life reflect who I am? What if the life I'm living isn't mine, but a version built on expectations? You're not lost because you failed. You're lost because you've started to see that the path you're on doesn't fit, to see that the answers others gave you no longer satisfy your deepest questions. That's not a breakdown, it's the beginning of a return. In many cases, feeling lost comes from living by others' expectations, trying to be the perfect son, employee, partner, or friend, while forgetting yourself. Fear of change, clinging to a life that drains you just because it feels safe. Constant comparison, feeling behind because you're measuring your worth by someone else's timeline. Losing meaning, doing more, achieving more, yet feeling less alive, because what you're doing has no real connection to who you are. But the beauty of feeling lost is that it awakens something in you. It stirs the need to search, to ask, to remember. And because you no longer have easy answers, you begin to write it down, even if it's messy, even if it doesn't make sense. The page is a safe place to meet your truth. Reconnect with what makes you feel alive. Is there something you used to love but lost along the way? Art, music, nature, reading? Go back to it just for a few minutes a day. Experiment instead of waiting. You won't figure out your path by standing still. Try things, fail, learn, try again. That's how clarity is built. Be gentle with yourself. You don't need to have it all figured out. Even trees need full seasons to bloom. Let yourself not know. Who said you need all the answers right now? Sometimes the bravest thing you can do is say, I don't know, but I'm searching. And maybe you won't find your path. Maybe you'll create it, step by step, through confusion, through honesty, through self-trust. You don't need to go back to your true self because you never really lost it. You just covered it with layers, fear, pressure, habits, noise. And when you start removing those layers, you'll realize the light was never gone, just hidden. Feeling lost isn't your enemy. It's a temporary companion saying, pause, reflect, realign. Don't push it away, sit with it, because it may be holding the beginning of your return. You're not alone. Millions feel the same way, but Only the courageous face it, understand it, and walk through it. And you are one of them. You may not have all the answers today, but you have the intention to seek, and that alone is enough to lead you. Because maybe the path was never missing. It was waiting for you to get quiet enough to hear it.